let's get started. All right, and we're live. All right, great. We're live on the Tube and on Twitch and of course on YouTube. So happy Saturday, everyone. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. All right. As you already know, you could be anywhere else in the world, but you are here with me. And I thank you so very much. So with that being said, let's keep doing all of the good things. If you haven't already, let's go ahead and send our daily heart me. All right, let's get that out of the way. It's only a penny and it helps get us on the FYP. Also, let's go ahead and knock out the heart puffs. All right, hi, Emmy. Let's knock out the heart puffs. We want to do all of these fantastic things so that we can get on the FYP and have these conversations with these Trump supporters. Now, speaking of Trump supporters, I have to let you all know, this is not your safe space. You don't get to yap in the comments, okay? All right, this isn't your journal, okay? Not your journal. I promise you it's not. All right, I'm gonna need you to go to Kohl's, TJ Maxx, like Walmart, Target, wherever you go and get yourself a journal. But it's not these comments, okay? Boom, 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 boom. There we go. All right, cool. So it's definitely not my comment section. So what I'm gonna need you to do is accept the request or request up yourself. All right. Have a pair, grow a pair. I don't know what you need to do. Borrow a pair. All right, but don't be a bitch in my comments. Okay. So let's keep tapping the screen, sharing the live, doing all the good things. All right. And yeah. So with that being said, if you voted for Donald Trump, go ahead and request up. Request up and let's have a conversation. All right. So let's see what happens tonight, guys, because I am convinced that Donald Trump supporters, and I know I've said this before, but they really can't have conversations. They really, really can't. I tried talking to one on Unks Live and bruh, they just leaned into being deplorable. There is no line for Trump supporters. They don't care. All right. I'm convinced they don't care about children. And they think that harming children only involves committing violence against kids. However, and when I say violence, you all know what I mean. And trigger warning, it means like molesting children. That's what they think that it is. All right. And the violence is is more to it. It's more than just that. It's more to it than just that. All right. And that's the best way that I can put it. All right. Being okay with cutting funding from food programs that helps children eat each day, that's violent. That is violent. That is violent. All right. Being okay with, cutting funding for children to receive the medical care that they need. Because even though Medicaid is still there, if their parents don't qualify for the Medicaid, what happens to the children? What happens to the children? All right. That's violent. All right. Definitely being against common sense gun reform is violent. We all know that. All right. But for them, I would consider that for them low hanging fruit because they can explain away, they can sane wash not being okay with gun reform. All right. They can talk about their 2A amendment, their 2A rights, their God-given rights, because somehow a piece of paper written by man is somehow ordained by God. Make it make sense. I don't know. I don't understand it, but I guess we can ask them about it. Doesn't make any sense. But somehow, some way that's ordained by God. Now, with that being said, they can explain away, child assault against children. They really can. We've seen them do it, unfortunately. We have literally seen them do it. All right. What they'll say when it comes to Trump is, oh, you don't know that his name is in the list. You don't know that. You don't know that. But then we'll turn right back around and say, well, what about Biden? Why didn't Biden release the list? That's what they'll say. Well, I can ask you the same question, right? I can ask you, why hasn't Donald Trump released the list? Why hasn't he released the files? What's stopping him from doing it? They don't see the connection between Mike Johnson not swearing in Adelita Grajava because they know that she'll be the 218th vote. And with that vote, they can release the files. It'll push them to release it. So there's that. But they don't see that connection because they don't have the critical thinking skills to put A, B, C together, or 1 + 2 equals, 3. They can't do it. They can't do it. So with that being said, if you are a Trump supporter and you want to tell us that you do have a line, by all means request up. If you don't have a line, get in the box. Let's discuss it. Let's discuss it because I want to know, does it stop at lawfare? What about denying democracy, harming children? What about war crimes? Tell us. Tell us. So let's see what we have here.
Hey, Erica.
Hi, Into the Abyss. Are you a Trump supporter?
Oh, yes, I'm a dual citizen.
I'm sorry, you're a what?
I'm a dual citizen. I live
Dual
half my.
citizen.
Yeah, I half live my. Sorry, I have a very thick Irish accent. I hope you
Yeah,
can.
so fine.
Can slow it down if you can't understand me.
No, you're fine. I can understand you. All right. So, did you vote in this previous election, or are you just a Trump supporter?
No, I voted.
Okay. All right. And if you don't mind, how old are you?
I'm 43.
43. Okay. All right. So, what's your name? Like, what can we call you?
Just call me Abyss, love.
Yeah, there's too many syllables. I don't like it. I'm gonna call you Rob. All right. So,
Okay,
Rob,
you can
quick
call me
question.
Into.
No, I want you to be.
if
I want you
that's
to
good,
be.
that's fine.
I want it to be Irish because
No,
you're from
well, I'm
Ireland.
not
Hold
actually
on, I
your
have to put thought
puppet,
into
so you
this.
can call me what I ask you, not what you decide, please.
So do you say, well, abysmal is too much? All right, and you said
No, it's not
M2.
abysmal. Have you ever heard of Shakespeare?
You said abysmal, or did I
No,
misunderstand you?
no, that's what you called me. Have you ever heard of Shakespeare?
I said into the abyss. That's what I said.
Right. Well, can I
And then you
please
said, what
ask?
can we
Are
call
you
you?
gonna?
And you said,
You keep
and
touching
then
the
you
phone. Are you
said
gonna cut me off?
abysmal.
Right. Okay.
Now I
You
have
said
to do something on the
abysmal.
phone.
Yeah. So have you
He's not a
ever
dual citizen. He's just from Ireland.
have you
Hold
ever
on one
read
moment.
Shakespeare?
Hey, shh, just a little bit.
Right. Well,
So
have
he's
you ever
not.
heard?
He's not
Have
a
you ever
dual
heard of the
citizen. He's
word
just from
"the"?
Ireland.
Oh my God! There's
All
no
right,
talking
so
to you.
we want to do, yeah, because you have the motherfucking audacity to think that you can keep talking while I'm talking. Like, be quiet.
Okay.
Thank
Well,
you.
it's your life. You cry if you
Appreciate
want to. Go ahead.
I'm not crying. I am gonna shut you up. So he's not a dual citizen. The chat is saying that you're not a dual citizen.
And
How
how
would they
can they
know that?
prove
Do you
that?
like to go around panels a lot?
How can they
Is that what you
prove
do?
that?
You go around panels a lot?
Yeah, I'm actually
I
a
don't
dual
know. That's what I'm
citizen.
asking you.
Yeah, I'm actually a dual
Okay.
citizen of Montgomery, Alabama. Yep.
You're a dual citizen of Montgomery, Alabama.
Yes, I live half my time in Montgomery. I live half my time in Ireland.
Okay. All right. Anywho, what's the line for you, Patty?
Patty.
What's the line?
Okay. Yeah, well, you're the one that said that, right? So, have you any Irish heritage? Have you?
What's the line for you?
On your prompt, or can you be more specific here since you want to try and make a fool out of me in front of
Is
your
it harming
chat?
children? Is it war crimes? Is it
Well, I
denying
think I'll tell
democracy,
you what's harming
lawfare? What is it?
children. I'll tell you what's harming children is books that are put onto children's schools, which are showing visual BJs and saying it's nothing
There are
but
no books.
care for children. Whenever we know it comes from people like Segush, and it comes from Alfred Kinsey, and it comes from John Money, and it comes from other Nazis who have a dirty agenda, and that's where your actual rhetoric comes from. But I'm wondering whether you'll have a conversation with that, or you're still trying to talk down to me and call me all your smootsy names and whatever else you want to try and talk over the top of me from. But the actual fact
Are you
is that
finished? Or are you done?
yeah, I'm more fucking informed than
finished or
you'll
are you
ever
done?
know. So why don't
Are you finished or are you done? Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Fucking catch a bubble. Good grief. First of all, there aren't any books, okay, that show any type of sexual acts that are in our schools. That doesn't happen. It literally just doesn't happen.
Kinsey studies?
Name a book, and name the school.
Name the
Name a
Alfred
book
Kinsey
and
study.
name a book and name the school, Patty. If you're going to come up here and make such an outlandish claim, then you better be able to back it up. Name a book and name the school.
What is it? My Book is Gay, I think it's called, is the one that shows a visual
Yeah,
BJ.
you're full of shit.
No, I'm not
You're
full
full
of
of poop
shit.
is
If you
what
would
you
ever
are
shut
full
up
of.
for a
Yes, you are.
second
There's
and
no
let me
book called
explain.
My
No,
Book
because you
is
don't want to
Gay.
explain.
There's no book called that. There's no
Because you're
book called that
advocating for
whatsoever. You're full of
C3POs and you
shit.
know it. And your
Yeah, let's
ideology is
get rid of you. You're out of here. I'm not dealing with you. I'm not dealing with you. If you're gonna come up here, be better than him. Be better than that leprechaun. Okay? All right. Be better than the leprechaun. That's all I got. All right. I hope he finds his pot of gold. I hope he finds his pot of gold. Dude's a piece of poop. That's all that there is to that one. He's a piece of poop. Because there's no book that is called that. There's no book, all right, in any school in the United States of America that is called that. What he said. That's just a lie. All right. So shiver me timbers or whatever the fuck it is you people say. All right. And go on with that nonsense. That is just absolutely ridiculous. Anywho. All right. If you voted for Donald Trump, get in the box. Get in the box. All right. And chat. Keep tapping that screen. Share the live. Do all of the good things. Do all of the good things. I don't know. Who says shiver me timbers? I don't fucking know. What do Irish people say? I don't know. I'll get you my pretty. I don't fucking know what they say. Anywho, don't clip that. All right. Don't clip that. Why would I say that? I don't know. Something's not well with me. I'm not okay. All right. Let's go on to the next person. If you voted for Donald Trump, go ahead and request up. Go ahead and request up. Not me, Lucky Charms. Top of the morning. Why are you guys giving me things to say when you know I'm gonna say it? Like, don't do that. If you know I'm gonna say it. You know I'm gonna say it. Hey, Sheezy, you came up and you started immediately teacupping. That makes me paranoid. Makes me paranoid.
No, it was done
right.
by accident.
So-
Not my bad.
Okay, love. All right. So, quick question.
Love
Did
you,
you need to
girl.
be here? Oh, okay. Love you more. You have a great night, love. All right, guys. Keep tapping that screen, sharing the live, doing all of the good things. That's what I was looking for, AJ. They're magically delicious. Boom. That's it. That's what I was looking for. Shout out to AJ, political unicorn, because I couldn't remember it. I couldn't remember it. So there's that. Anywho. So, how was your day? How was your day? Everyone have a fantastic day? Huh? Everyone enjoy themselves? Everyone do some of the good things? Do some of the good things? All right. Hey, shout out to Ricky. Oh, sorry, I forgot. My bad. I know exactly who that is too. Wait, I'm just gonna say your name because I never say who you are. So shout out to Ricky for the $7. Thank you so much, Ricky, for the 7. Next time, make it 100 with your Jackson 5 nostrils. All right. Also, let me see here. Getting us started right with the 7. Shout out to John for the $1. All right. Did John say something? Yeah, I'm not reading that, John. You gotta chill, bro. Like, I appreciate you, but some things we can't say on TikTok. I love you though. Thank you. Thank you so very much. All right. Drop some hearts in the chat for Ricky and also for John. All right. Guys, keep tapping the screen, sharing the live. Let's keep doing all of the good things. We're working on the finger hearts right now. We want to go ahead and knock those out. All right, let's go ahead and knock those out, guys. Also, let's get these likes up to 100,000 likes. And if you voted for Donald Trump, get in the box. Get in the box, request up. Let's have a conversation. All right, let's talk about all of the things because I was on my soapbox and I'm about to get back on it. I'm about to get back on my soapbox. Oh, I need to come back to the screen. Oh, by the way, guys, that's my backup. Say hi. Her name is also Erica Shante. All right, say hi to my backup. All right, make sure that you're following the backup, okay? You have to make sure that you're following the backup. For what reason? I really don't know. I don't know for sure what reason because sometimes I do go live on it. But you can follow it. You can do that. Hey, Bugs, Shauna. Hi. All right. You can do it. Follow the backup. All right. If you haven't sent your daily heart me, make sure you're doing it. Guys, let's just keep doing all of the good things. Drop your favorite hashtag in the chat. All right. Drop them hashtag MAGA. Y'all know my favorite hashtag divorce. All right. They get really upset at divorce. All right. Because most of them are working on their second or third. So there's that. So much for the nuclear family. Okay. So let's do that. Also, guys, what about hashtag fishing or Cabela's or Bass Pro Shop? Because they love those stores. We can even do hashtag Jesus is white. That'll really draw me in. Jesus is white. All right. Black Jesus does not approve of me saying that, but sometimes we gotta do what we gotta do. We gotta do what we got to do. All right. Anywho, what happened in the news today? I think someone said that there was like a unaliving, a mass pew-pewing. I hate saying that. I'm an adult. Thank you, Shauna, for the galaxy. Thank you, love. I'm an adult. Why do I have to say mass pew-pewing? It's weird. All right. But they said that there was like a shooting in North Carolina or something. So let's see there about that. I don't know. I don't know. I just saw it somewhere else and like, okay, I'll look into it, and now I'm looking into it. I don't see anything, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about it. But anywho, I just posted a video. On my page. I think it's there. I'm gonna go check and see if it's there or not because it was acting strange. Yay, it is there. All right, I posted a video on my page. I think we all should go take a look at it. So, like, you see my name at the top? It says Erica Shante. I think we should tap on it and we all should take a look at that video because it has so much important information in it. It's about the Louisiana versus Calais case, which is to basically gut the Voting Rights Act of 1965. The Voting Rights Act that gave Black people, the right to vote and also provided protections to, remove discrimination in voting practices. Yeah, that one. So like back in 2013, Justice Roberts literally was like, fuck you, Voting Rights Act. And they took away the Section 5. All right. The pre-clearance one. Yeah. Where states had to actually prove that their new voting policies wouldn't have any type of discrimination in it. Yeah, they took that away. So now it's up to the people who are being discriminated against to actually prove that they're being, discriminated against, which is really, really tough. Unfortunately, it's tough to do. There's a lot of bureaucracy involved in it, and it's really hard. That's how Texas is able to have such strict voting ID rules. Now, with that being said, Section 2 is the one that ensures kind of like almost representation when drawing these redistricting maps. All right. So when they gerrymander, all right, they can't like out district the Black folks. All right. But if Section 2 goes away, that's exactly what it is that they're going to be able to do. And the massive consequence of that is that it's going to spread throughout the states. They're going to be able to do it throughout the states. And in being able to do so, what ends up happening is that, like, we're going to lose our representation in Congress, especially in the House. Like, if this spreads throughout, if the Supreme Court gets rid of Section 2, which effectively gets rid of the Voting Rights Act, all right, it'll be like a blank piece of paper at that point. What will then happen is that it'll spread throughout the South, of course, and other states can do it, but in the South, we would lose like 19 seats in the House. Yes, 19 seats. All right, so it's basically going to remove the voting, the majority minority districts that these states have. Yeah, so that should be fun. Should I pin the video for you all? It is the most recent video, so it's not pinned. It's the most recent one, wearing a blue sweater. Blue sweater. Yep. Yeah, and we already have too little representation. I don't want to pin it. I don't want to. But if we go back there and we look for the it's a video that's on the first row. It's the third one on the first row. I don't want to pin it. I actually don't like pinning videos. Sorry. I never seem to do well with those. But yeah. I don't know. It's like yeah. I'm just I wonder, did Trump supporters really vote for this? Like, they come up here and they say what they voted for. It's always some nonsense. All right, it's never anything that actually makes sense. It's something stupid like I didn't like the way she laughed. Like, we're not asking about Kamala. All right, we're not asking about her. We're asking why you voted for Trump. That's what we're asking about. Like, what was it about Trump that you liked, that you voted for him for? And it always ends up being something fucking cruel. Oh, well, I wanted him to do mass deportation. Oh, okay. 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 You know, we tried to tell you all that there would be troops on the streets, that they will be going in cities and going into people's homes. And no one listened. Y'all didn't listen. Didn't listen too well. So there's that. Oh, we have something happening over here on the tube. Hey, shout out to Taro for the $2. Brown eggs are whole wheat. I don't know what that means. That is not correct. What does that mean? Hey, Miss Carol, I don't know what that means, guys. Someone tell me, please. Okay. Also, shout out to Antifa. Shout out to Antifa. Show some love to Antifa, y'all, for the $5 super sticker over there on the tube. Thank you so very much. Drop some hearts in the chat for Taro and Antifa. All right. I am like the secretary for Antifa. The secretary. Don't do too much, but I'm just a secretary over there. That's it. Hello. Hello. You have a great night also. I'm just a secretary. I don't do too much. All right. But yeah, Trump supporters get in the box. I'm going to give it a few minutes. I think I might have to hit a restart because we came in kind of hot. And that guy probably scared them all off because he was weird. So there's that. So I think I might do a restart. I don't know. We'll see what happens. If I do a restart, are y'all going to come back? Like, drop a 1 in the chat if you're going to come back because it'll be like super quick. Do you collect the dues? I'm not the treasury or the bursar. I'm just a secretary. I take like really bad notes and like just print papers all day. That's all I do. I'm just a secretary. Don't do much. All right. But shout out to Antifa. Fucking awesome. All right. And I love the way they spell it. It's Ann and then Tifa. Teefah. It's fucking awesome. All right. 1. All right. Y'all will come back. Okay. All right, guys. Let me see. Fudge sickles. I just did the high bears. So I'll just set it as something else when we come back. I'm going to go ahead and hit a restart. Me and my backup will be back. Okay. And so when I come back, we have to hit it hard and heavy. Keep it PC. We have to do like all of the good things. We have to tap the screen. We have to share it alive. We have to knock out the penny goals. All right. I'm going to take loud liberal lashes. I'm going to take your advice and I'll go ahead and pin the video. All right. And it'll be the most recent pinned video for you. Okay. That's what it'll be. So my backup is going to leave and I'm going to go ahead and pin the video so that you all can view it, like it, share it, leave a comment. All right, let's do all of the good things there. So let me do that. I pinned it. It's the most recent pinned video. So there's that. Boom. I did it for you guys. Well, it's not, is it most? Yes, it's the most recent pinned video. Okay. All right, guys, be right back. Go watch that video. Click my name. Go watch the video.
We're getting very close to hitting popular rankings, guys. We have been on for an hour and 10 minutes. We've had over 6,000 people come through. Like I said, people come in and stay like 2 to 4 minutes, okay? So keep working that chat. They come in and make themselves seen, you know, drop a heart me, work the chat a little bit, they probably go down the bestie box, and then they dip. So keep making yourself seen. Chastity, yeehaw, girl. Thank you so much. Macy, let's love up on Macy up here. She is 11.8 pre-K teacher, 2026.
Into the studio. I know YouTube be tired of my shenanigans. Boom. There we go. Boom. Hi, YouTube. Sorry about that. My apologies. My apologies. All right. All right. Welcome back in, guys. Welcome back in. All right. Everyone is watching the video. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Let's go ahead and knock out the goats. All right. I aspire to be. New hair, who this? That's funny. All right, let's keep doing all of the good things. All of the good things. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. 45, 47. Yeah. Where the Trump supporters at? Here, Trumpy, Trumpy, Trumpy. Here, Trumpy, Trumpy, Trumpy. I don't know what to say to them. I don't. But yeah, if you voted for Donald Trump, go ahead and request up. Let's have a talk. Let's have a talk. All right. I think I am past the point of trying to understand y'all. I just want to know where you draw the line. Like, what is the line for you? What is it? Shauna, why you keep doing that? Don't do that. Don't use that sticker. That's mean. Don't do that. That's just mean. Please don't use that sticker. I don't even know why I have that as a sticker. Holy smokes. That's crazy work right there. Yeah, I'm Sunshine. I agree with you. I don't think that they draw any lines either. They don't have any lines. They really, really don't. They are unable, incapable. All right. They're incapable of seeing fault in what Donald Trump is doing. If this were President Obama, right? If this were Obama and Obama, all right, was dropping BOMBs on fishermen boats in the middle of the ocean with no evidence, with no cause, that man would literally be handcuffed and dragged out of the White House. That's what we'd be looking at. We'd be looking at our president being handcuffed and dragged out of the White House. But yet, because it's Donald Trump, they make excuses for it. Oh, well, they must have drugs on the boat. They must have them. They definitely were doing something wrong. They were doing something wrong because that's how they think. They believe everything that he says. There's no end for them. There's no line. There's no end. There's no demarcation. Yep. So there's that. Most definitely, if Obama were to destroy the East Wing of the White House, they'd literally be at the front steps rioting. You can't mess up the people's house. This is the people's house. How dare you? How dare you do it? Did Obama tear down an entire wing of the White House to build a basketball court? Yes or no? Did he tear down an entire wing of the White House? I want to know. I need y'all to tell us something. I really want y'all to tell us something. All right? These things are not equivalent. I need y'all to understand that. They're not equivalent, okay? So there's that. They're just not equivalent. Let me bring up the backup. Okay, there we go. All right, guys, let's keep tapping that screen, sharing the live. Let's keep doing all of the good things. Let's go ahead and try to rapid fire get this up to 50,000 likes. First of all, you don't come up here turning your camera on. The fuck you thought this was?
Well, you
Are you
said
okay?
you wanted to see Obama performing construction.
Are you
in the White
okay?
House. Well, I'm just saying,
Are
I
you
was
okay?
answering your question about Obama doing construction in
Yeah,
the White
we
House.
know that Obama didn't tear down an entire wing
Well,
of
I
the
was
White House.
showing
And to
you.
be perfectly honest with you, I don't give a fuck.
What do you mean
I
you
don't
don't give
care.
a fuck? I'm showing you the video of him doing it.
I don't care.
But didn't you
I don't
ask
care
for
because I was
that?
talking to my chat.
Oh.
It's something about these guys coming up over here thinking that they get to control everything. That's just always kind of like not even perplexes me, but you know. Oh, sorry, my camera fell. Technical difficulties. Sorry, I'll put it right here. Did you guys see the camera fall? Okay, you want to show it? Show it. Did you see it? Hey, I'm not hurt. The camera is. The camera's hurt, not me. Not me. Okay, I'm going to keep it like this. And I have to fix the lighting too then. So he dug up some earth. He dug up earth and put a basketball court in the backyard. I did drop y'all. I did. I'm sorry. That was a fail. That was a fail. That was absolutely a fail. Do you want to show them redoing the rose garden? Do you want to show them doing that? Do you want to? Do you want to show them doing the rose garden? I'm okay, guys. I didn't fall. The camera fell, not me. I'm okay. I dropped y'all. Are y'all okay? Chat, are you okay? Are y'all okay? Hey, I have a question for you, Dirk. Is the basketball court still there? Is the basketball
I'm not
court still
sure.
there, or is it
I
now a
assume.
tennis court? Or now is it a tennis
I don't know.
court now?
You tell me.
Which one? It's a tennis
I
court.
have no
love.
idea.
It was temporary. You know, it's temporary. So there's that.
Okay.
So anywho, Dirk, by your picture, we can take it that you did vote for Trump, or did you?
Of
Did you vote
course.
for Trump? Okay,
Of
all
course
right.
I
And
voted
for
for Trump.
TikTok
Who else would I have
purposes, how
voted
old are
for?
you?
Oh, I'm 30 years old.
Okay, all right, awesome. So draw the line. Draw the line. Is your line at harming children, war crimes, denying democracy, or lawfare? Where's your line at, Dirk?
Well, can I get some clarification on those? What do you mean by that? Harming children?
Harming children.
What-
Yeah,
so how's
defunding
he-
public
I
services.
thought he's against
I'm
abortion.
so sorry. You just said you want some clarity on that.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, I thought you asked a question. I'm gonna answer it.
Okay, go ahead.
So, clarity on that. All right, harming children, defunding public services such as our SNAP benefits program, along with Medicaid. All right, that is harming children because children will go without. Children are going to go hungry. Children are going to go without the medical care that they need. So there's that. Also, there's war crimes. The Trump administration right now just blew up what is 10th boat. All right,
Good.
in
That's
the
what we
middle of the
voted for.
ocean. All
boat
right,
containing,
43. I'm so sorry. I'm providing
ethanol.
clarity. I'm providing clarity. I need you to be quiet.
I mean,
providing
you're defending
clarity.
drug smugglers right now. That's pretty funny.
You're presuming their guilt. I honestly
Yeah,
thought
I
that
am.
here in the United States of America, it was innocent until proven
I wonder why
guilty.
you guys lost in a landslide. I can't imagine why.
Oh, is that what it was? Is that what
Well,
it was?
yeah, I mean, you're now
is that what you
defending
have? Why you
smugglers.
lost?
Yeah, I mean, this is like what you're
Yeah.
dying, the hill you're dying on. It's
I
pretty
don't
funny.
think that you actually have the critical thinking skills to have this conversation. I'm so
Oh, yeah.
sorry. I really don't think that you do. And the reason why I don't think that you do,
Sounds like
Dirk,
you're about to run.
is because of the simple fact I'm not running anywhere. You're still here.
Oh, okay.
You're still here. So here's the thing. You don't have the critical thinking skills, Dirk, because you can't seem to understand that there are steps to do these types of things. All right. Also, there has been no evidence. All right. The steps would be informing the Gang of Eight of the activities that they want to do. He didn't do that. They
Good.
just went out there and started bombing fishermen
That's
boats.
what we voted for. Yeah.
That's what you. So you're saying that's what you voted for. So again, you're
Yeah,
doing
to
exactly what I
kill
say that MAGA
drug
does. You
smugglers
just lean
coming
into the
into our country,
deplorability.
yeah.
How is it stopping schmugs from coming into the United States of America?
Well, if you
Tell us
bomb a
how.
submarine full of them, then yeah, those drugs are not going to make it onto American soil.
What evidence do you have that they actually had any schmugs up there?
The reports from the Department of War.
Yeah, the Department of Defense actually no.
Oh,
the only thing
Department
they
of
said
Defense?
is
It's
that they
called the
stopped
Department of
another
War.
one. Yeah, you need a congressional act to actually to pass
yeah.
that to change
Yeah.
their name. You can't. He can't just change their name. Congress didn't approve
Well, it
that.
is
So there's
changed.
that.
And it's also called the Gulf
Yeah.
of America, by the way.
Yeah, it's called the Gulf of Mexico. So there's that. You really do
Cope-
need to have
Cope and
an
see.
act of
Go on Google
Congress to
Maps and see
change.
what it says.
Doesn't matter. If I were
course it
in
matters.
Spain or France or Germany,
you're not. You're
anywhere
in the
other than
United
the
States
United
of
States of
America.
America,
I know
Right,
you
it's
hate
the
it here,
Gulf of
but
Mexico.
you're stuck here.
it's the Gulf of Mexico. So
know you hate America,
it's really
but you're
appealing
stuck
to me
there.
that you can't have a
You could move.
conversation. Is that what this is?
Well,
Is that what this is? You're unable to have a conversation? Is that what it is?
Well,
You
I mean,
don't
I
have
guess I
impulse
am.
control?
If you deny reality, it's a little hard.
No one's denying reality. I think you're the one that lives in.
Well, you're saying it's called the Department
So
of
there's that.
Defense. It's the Gulf of Mexico. All of these are not reality.
Yeah, but listen, it's still the Gulf of Mexico.
Right.
No matter.
You
Only
could
in the
keep telling
United
yourself
States
that. I mean, I
is it
don't have to
called
tell you.
that because we live with
Why
a
when I go to
megalomaniac.
war.gov, it says U.S. Department of War? I thought it wasn't called
Yeah,
that.
it's the Department of Defense. So there's that.
So why when I go to
Anywho,
war.gov,
moving
it
on.
says
So you don't
Department
want
of
to
War?
talk about anything else. You just want to talk about that. That's silly. Anywho, I already said what I said.
Reality, it's funny.
There's that. So
You're denying
with that
reality and
being
defending drug
said,
smuggling.
let's talk about these people that have been unalived on the water. All right. Late last week, there was a submarine that was blown up, and two people survived. An Ecuadorian and a Colombian. All right. They were apprehended. No, listen, they were detained by the United States of America. All right. Our military went and they detained them. They brought them back to the United States of America, so to our land. Within hours, these people were returned back to their home countries. Now, if these people were in fact the terrorists, a part of the cartel, as the Trump administration actually claimed, where are the charges against them? Why weren't they arrested? All right. Why weren't they paraded in front of the darn on TV? Because there's nothing more that Donald Trump's loved than a darn on perk walk. So make that make sense, Dirk. Make it make
Yeah,
sense.
I mean, unlike Democrats, we don't like having cartel members and other terrorists in our country, so we like to get them out, so we don't have to deal with them.
Bullshit.
I know under the last 4 years under Joe Biden, he allowed an invasion of all these terrorists
definitely
and this
pivoting.
13 and all of
pivoting.
these
Look at him now. He
illegal
breaking his
migrants
ankles.
into our country. I know that was your
definitely
reality
breaking
for
his
4
ankles.
years and what you thought was
Do
normal.
your ankles hurt?
But the American people overwhelmingly voted
gotta
to
hurt.
actually get these guys out of our country,
Yeah,
and this
your
is what
ankles hurt.
this is what we voted for, and this is why Donald
Mhm.
Trump is the greatest president in the past 100 years.
Yeah. Your ankles hurt really, really bad.
I mean,
And
you could
know
keep
what?
trying
We
to be
get it.
funny.
We
You have no
get it.
arguments.
I'm not trying to be funny,
You're
baby. I
defending
am
drug
funny. That's the
smugglers.
thing.
You're defending
I
cartel
am funny.
members.
No, what I am doing
You're
is
denying
what I'm
reality, saying
doing
it's
is
not
I
called the
am
Department of
defending
War.
the sanctity of those people's lives. That's what I'm defending. I'm
You
defending
bring
the
drugs into our
sanctity of their
country, you
lives
forfeit your right to
because
life.
they were unalived in the middle of the Atlantic and also the Pacific Ocean without just cause, with no cause whatsoever. There is, okay, so can you tell us, prior to Donald Trump coming into office, all right, prior to Trump coming into office, were overdoses going down or were they going up? And whichever way you go, give us the facts.
Prior to Trump coming in this term, were they going down or
Yep.
up? I have no
Mhm.
idea. It's whatever the number
You don't
is.
know.
It's still too high. Yeah,
So
no, I don't.
you don't even know what it is that you're arguing
I
for.
want it to
You-
go down to zero. I'm not complacent. And only 1 million people died last year instead of 1.2 million. Oh, problem solved. I mean,
You
that's
want it
not
to
how
go
I
down
think.
to zero.
Yeah, that's what I
You want
wanted to go down to. Yeah.
So you think that people? So you think that the issue?
Yes, I do. I know you don't.
is
You're
people in the
happy
middle of
with
the
it only being
ocean?
1 million a year. Wow.
You think that's the issue with people being in the middle of the ocean? You don't think, like, what do you think leads to drug use? Like, seriously, what do you think leads to drug use?
Having access to drugs.
Having access to drugs leads to it? That's
Yeah,
your
I mean, that's
answer.
it. Yeah, if
Having
they didn't have access
access
to
to
drugs,
it.
how would you have drug use? Can you tell me?
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious. You could
are you
actually answer
serious?
a question.
You're
for once,
not
maybe?
going to be able to ever stop the use.
How could you use drugs if you
illicit
have no
substances.
access to drugs? Can you
Okay.
answer that one?
You're never going to be able to stop the use of illicit substances. That's why
Hello?
we say you don't
Can't answer
live
the
in
question.
reality.
Oh, I don't
You
live
don't
in
live in
reality. So what
reality.
drugs are they going to do if there's no drugs around? Can you tell me?
No, that's not a reality.
you
How
can't.
about we actually
not
live
reality.
in reality
That's the one who
and we
doesn't know. It's
talk
called
about the
Department of
actual
War.
issues that cause people to use illicit substances?
No,
Let's
how
do
about
that.
we just get the drugs
Let's
out of
talk
our
about
country? How about that?
poverty.
How about
No,
we
let's
prevent
talk
people
about
from
poverty.
bringing drugs into
Let's
our
talk
country
about
that can
mental
poison
health.
tens of thousands
You are
of
not
Americans?
smart. They won't have access to it, but the majority of your people, white folks, are literally addicted to opioids because they were getting it from fucking doctors who were writing prescriptions and they were
Yeah,
going
that's
to the
bad.
pharmacy to get it. Yes, and now
Democrats
that
are
they
the
can't
party of
get
Big
the
Pharma. I
opioids
forgot
that
that.
it is that they want, all right, now
You
what they're
defend Big
doing,
Pharma
all right,
tooth
is
and
they're
nail.
going for street substances. All right. So that is what's happening here. Okay. So they can't get it from a pharmacist, which is extremely legal. Then they're going to go to the streets to get it. So how about we actually address the issues that cause people to want to do
Oh, so you want to send
substances? What
social
leads
workers
drug
to the
use?
border and have interventions
Why do we
with
need
the
to
drug
send social
dealers
workers to the borders?
and
This is not
ask
about the
what their
border.
mentality
I
is for
swear to God, y'all are not smart. You're not smart.
you're giving zero
Why would we want to
arguments.
send social workers to the border?
Well,
You're
you
gonna
said-
stop over talking me
figure out the
also.
root
Okay.
cause of the issue.
You're
We
gonna stop over
prevent
talking
drugs from
me.
coming.
You're gonna stop over talking me.
Figure out the root cause.
If you keep over talking me, then I'm just gonna have to keep repeating myself. And I don't know how much the chat is gonna like that. So stop over talking me. I mean it. I'm so serious. You need to calm down and behave yourself. If you want to have an actual conversation, we will have a conversation. I am going to speak and then you're going to speak because that is how a conversation works. The first time you interrupt me, Dirk, I am dropping you. You can go bye-bye. If you cannot abide by that, Dirk, by all means, the door is right at the top of your screen. Press the button and leave. Do you agree to those terms? Yes or no?
Remain muted. I mean, that's an implied yes. Go ahead, make your argument.
Thank you for allowing me to make my argument. I appreciate you. Now, with that being said, there would be no reason for us to send social workers down to the border. All right? There's absolutely no reason for that. That is a silly, silly premise, a silly argument. What we do need to do, though, is that we do need to address poverty in this country. Instead of waging a war on poverty, how about we try to reform a few things? Let's not cut benefits that make people hungry. Let's not use our prison systems as a way to house people. Instead of doing a school to prison pipeline, let's be rehabilitative and try to work with children to improve their behavior so that they don't have to seek the comfort of an illicit substance somewhere else. They don't have to do that. We can try that. Let's address the fact that jobs are scarce in this country. All right. There are a myriad of reasons why people decide to do illicit substances, and we can prevent one person, which can turn into 1,000, which can turn into millions, because we have better programs in place in this country that will help people. By all means, let's do that. Killing fishermen in the middle of the ocean is not the way to do it. Because drugs coming in from the southern border is the least of our concerns. We want to look at drugs coming in on planes. What about the drugs coming in from the northern border? Take a look at those things. Your turn, Dirk.
So once again, no argument for preventing drug smugglers from coming into our country. All you're saying is, let's just fund all these food programs. I mean, like, you're not even tackling the issue head on, which is why you guys lost in a landslide.
You know what?
Trump is an effective president because
let him
he's
talk,
actually
Corey.
doing work to prevent the root cause of the issue, which is drugs being in our country. The American people are sick and tired of people like you being so light on crime, people like you who are giving sympathy to drug smugglers who have the capability of poisoning tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of Americans with just one simple shipment
Hey,
of
Dirk.
drugs that come into our country. The
Hold
American
on,
Dirk.
Corey.
people
Gotta
are
let him
tired of
finish.
it. The American people don't want your policies. We voted overwhelmingly for Donald Trump to be decisive on this issue, and that's exactly what he's doing.
Okay. All right. You made your point. Corey, the floor is yours.
Hey, Dirk.
Going on.
So, hey, my name is Corey. On October 21st, 2017, I found my best friend dead
Trigger
in the
warning.
basement of the home we shared together. He overdosed on drugs that he was prescribed to. I found him at 6:45 in the morning.
Is this an argument? I don't know what's happening. right
No,
now. Is this an
you're
argument
talking about
for
things. Your
allowing
argument is
drug
things.
smugglers to come in? What's going on right
Didn't
now?
we
What
say
is
no
the debate?
interrupting, Dirk?
Well, I'm just
smugglers.
wondering what the point of this is, but okay, go ahead.
CVS is a smuggler.
Did I say
Walgreens is a
that
smuggler?
people aren't overprescribed medication? Did I say that?
Your whole
Yes or
point
no?
is that the majority of the drugs that are coming into the country are coming from the southern border. And that's why you're justifying Donald Trump unaliving fishermen in the middle of the ocean.
Fishermen in a
middle of the
submarine.
Atlantic
Makes
and the
total
Pacific.
sense.
All right.
There were
so with
fishermen
that
in
being
submarines?
said, your argument doesn't actually make sense. It holds no ground.
Well, hold on. You keep saying it's a
Didn't I
fisherman.
tell you? Didn't I literally tell you not to interrupt? They are fishermen. It was confirmed that at least the gentleman who was killed on September 15th of 2025 was in fact a fisherman. Alejandro Carranza, a fisherman. The president of Colombia confirmed it, and also his wife confirmed it. He had nothing to do with drug trafficking, absolutely nothing to do with it. And he was bombed by a U.S. boat. That man's boat, he was in distress. He had put out a distress signal and was waiting for help. And they bombed his boat. So yes, just like you can conclude that all of these people, all 43 of the people that were unalived are some way, somehow guilty, then I'm going to conclude that they're all fishermen. And all of them are innocent because there hasn't been any evidence provided to show otherwise. Nothing to the contrary. Now, with that being said, Donald Trump is a fucking liar. And we need to actually be looking at our pharmaceutical industry. That's what Corey was getting at. Our pharmaceutical industry is the problem here because of overprescribing people. Go ahead, Corey. The floor is yours.
Right. And so at that point in time, they all became addicts based up from meds they were originally prescribed to. Each and every last one of them. And
that's unfortunately how it happens.
But you know what's the crazy difference between the opioid epidemic and the C-Rack epidemic is?
Mm-hmm.
What the victims look like.
Yep.
Because my friends are white. It was a whole. Matter of fact, my best friend who I found it, his father is a executive at McKesson, a very large pharmaceutical company. He had the audacity to go sit in front of Congress and testify after we spent a year and a half begging him to help us get his son together. But when it's black and brown bodies and C-Rack, no big deal.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I know you're just gonna keep saying all these ad hominems, all these like appeals to emotions. And stuff
no,
like
no,
that.
this is my fucking life.
Donald-
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but I'm just saying Donald Trump has signed many acts that actually target this very issue.
I'm gonna drop before because I'm gonna go.
Support
I
Act in
understand,
20
Corey. Thank you for
targeted
coming
this
up, love. I
exact
appreciate you.
The Safer Prescribing Plan signed in 2017.
But we didn't have overdoses.
An executive
But they didn't
order in
decline under
2017
Donald Trump,
targeted
though.
this issue. Say that again?
Did drug overdoses decline under Donald Trump's first administration?
I don't know. We're talking about
what
his
do you
current
know?
administration.
What do you know?
Well,
Because
well,
you're
I do know that
citing.
the
No, hold
American
on,
people
time
voted
out,
for
time
the
out.
drug smugglers
I'm asking
to
you a
not get
question.
let into our country. That's what I do
You
know.
are citing. You're citing acts. All right. You're citing executive orders is what you're doing.
No,
all right. But
no,
what was the
congressional
outcome of
legislation.
these executive orders?
So you're
what is the
against the
outcome of
Support
them?
Act. Are you
What
against the Support Act?
is the outcome of them because of the simple
Sure.
fact that schmug overdoses actually increased during Trump's first term, and they're on the rise again. They're on the rise again.
Oh, they're on the rise again? Can
Okay.
you show me that data?
Yes, they're on the rise again.
Can you show me the
All right,
data?
because in 2019 and 2018 there were 67,000 overdoses. In 2019 there were 70,000 overdoses. In 2020 91,000 overdoses.
Yeah, but you said it's still on the
Okay.
rise. We're in 2025.
Yeah,
I
and
didn't
it's
hear
currently
this
no.
year.
We actually started to see a decrease during the middle of the Biden administration. We started to see a decrease, and we're picking back
And
up
now it's
again.
rising again. Okay, so that data
It's
point. Can you
rising
show me
again.
that?
So his
Well, hold on.
his
Show me that. You
policies
made
or
the
whatever
claim
it
that it's
is that
rising
he's
again.
doing.
Hello?
It's amazing that
Can
you
hear
want me to provide you with a source and you can't provide a source for shit that you're saying.
So
Are
you don't have a
serious right
source
now?
for the fact that it's
No,
rising?
I have a
again? You don't-
source. I just
Okay,
think
so
that it's
what
a
is
bit
it?
hypocritical of you. You haven't provided any type of source.
What is? I
want you
told
to
you I
provide
don't
a
have the
source.
source or I don't have the numbers.
Okay, then
I
you're
said
just
that
up here
clearly.
making up stuff. Then you're
So
making
what's
up
the
stuff.
source that it's rising again?
You're
in
making up stuff.
2025?
You're making up stuff.
I just
My
looked it up. I
sources
don't see
is
anything
three of them.
related to that.
It's the Trust for America's Health. That's a damn
Trust
lie.
for
Because you
America's
can
Health?
look at the Trust for America's Health. It's the U.S. drug overdose death increased by 31% in 2020. That is the name of it. You literally can
2020
look
is
at that article.
2020.
It
Is
was
that the
printed
current year?
January 3rd of 2022.
Oh,
So there's
okay.
that.
Okay, so once
You
again,
can
we're
know.
in
I'm giving you the source for
2025.
the
I don't know if you
information
know
that's been
that.
provided.
2020
I'm giving you the source for
2022
the
is not the
information that
current
has
year.
been provided.
You said it's on the rise again this year. 2020 and 2022.
It is the source for the information that has
So
been
what's the source that
provided.
it's rising still? Let's hear it.
Oh, let me get it for you.
Please, thanks. I've been asking that for 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Appreciate
you
it.
haven't been asking for 5 minutes. You've been asking for about 30 seconds. And the thing
Right.
about it is, you don't have a source to back up anything that you say. So I just made an executive decision. Guess
Right.
what? Guess what?
You're gonna
Fuck
run.
you. I'm not giving you a source. I'm not
Now you're
running. I'm
running.
still here. You're still here. You're still here.
So you don't have a source.
Are you used to people dropping you? Is that what it is? Like people typically drop you?
Well, yeah.
Is that what it
'cause
is?
they
Are
get
you that
destroyed in
annoying?
debates. Yeah.
Because you're annoying. Okay. Because you're annoying as fuck. All right. You're
Well, 'cause they
pedantic.
lose.
Like you're pedantic. Shut up. Anywho, let me read this off. All right. Shout out to Revillion for the $5. Revillion, oh, that's such a great question over there on the tube. Thank you for the super chat. Why was F drug dispensed at the White House during Trump's first presidency? Caller? He's not going to be able to answer that
Why
one.
was what?
He can't answer that one. He doesn't know anything. He doesn't know anything. So
Good
there's
question.
that. Why was the F drug dispensed at the White House during Trump's first presidency?
To dispensed at the White House? What do you mean?
Yeah,
by
that means why did they have the F drug in the darn White House? There was a
Okay, this is kind
litany
of funny
drugs
because
that
I
were
think you're
actually
thinking of
dispensed.
under Joe Biden, the cocaine being in the
No,
White House.
that literally
You're
was under the
talking
Trump
about-
administration.
That's pretty funny. You know, Hunter
you
Biden
okay?
did cocaine in the White House.
Are you
under Joe Biden.
okay?
You think
But
think
are
that
you
scandal was
okay?
under Trump? You don't know it was under Biden?
Are you okay? You don't know anything. It's like we can't even have a conversation with you because you
could
don't
actually go
know
to
anything.
whitehouse.gov/about
You
and you can
don't
see the timeline
know
of these events.
anything.
The 2023
It's
White
just that
House
you
cocaine
don't
incident.
know anything.
Who was president in 2023? That's weird.
You don't know anything.
On July 2nd, 2023, United States Secret Service found a small plastic bag containing a gram of powder cocaine inside the White House. Who was president then? Was it Big Bad Orange Man like you just claimed? Hello, can you answer the question? No, you're just going to pretend you
Oh, no,
don't
I'm
hear.
finding a list of drugs.
Oh, okay, let's see it. But you can't find any.
Oh, I am. Don't worry about it.
Oh, so let's see it.
I said I am. Don't worry about it. How about you fucking wait?
Well, why is it taking
Thank
so
you.
long? I found this in 1 second.
This is from Reuters, guys. From Reuters. All right, let's take a look here. All right. Oh. Ooh. The
Ooh.
White House Medical Unit during the Trump administration provided prescription drugs, including controlled substances, to ineligible staff and spent tens of thousands of dollars
Oh.
more on name brand drugs than what generic equivalents would have cost, a Pentagon
Wow.
report shows. The unit,
So
part
they
of the
paid
White
more
House
for drugs
military
than they should.
office, did not comply with federal government and Department of Defense guidelines. The report, which was released on January 8th, found. Let's keep reading. What
Do you think
drugs
that
were
answer?
there?
Do you think that proves
see
your claim that
here.
there was drugs found
Oh,
in the
it
White
does,
House?
because
under
we're going to
Trump?
get to the list
That
of drugs
does?
here.
That they overspent on medication. That
Yeah,
lines
we're
up
going to
with-
get to the reason why they had the F
Oh.
drug and Xanax in the White House. We're going to get to it. Don't worry about it. And why they had speed there also, because there was definitely speed. So yeah, there was that. Okay, here we go. All right, so let's see here. There was, of course, the Ambien. Let's see here.
What do you mean, of course, the Ambien? What do you mean by
Provigil. Let's
that?
see what this here. I'm looking at the list of the name of drugs.
Oh, okay.
Let's see here.
You're just conveniently skipping over the fact that
Oh, so Provigil is the brand name for a prescription drug. All right. It's a central nervous system stimulant used to promote wakefulness. All right. Was Sleepy Donnie unable to stay up? Is that what that was? Okay. All
Yeah,
right. So there's
co-
that. It's a Schedule 4 controlled
skipping
substance
over
is
the
what
fact that
is. Let's see
cocaine was found
here.
in Joe Biden's White House.
All right.
Just conveniently skipping over that fact. That's funny. You can just
Okay,
Google
opioids and
2023
sleeping
White House
medication were
cocaine
not
incident.
properly accounted for and were tracked using error filled on unreadable handwritten records. The report
Wow.
said. Reminder, this is a report from the Pentagon, everyone.
Wow.
This is a report from the Pentagon. Okay, all right. Just making sure that everyone
you
knows.
sure
that this is a
showed
report
us.
from the Pentagon.
You sure showed
Yep.
us.
Yep.
You're not
So
you're
let's
not
see
grasping
here.
for straws at all right now.
And also the Xanax and the
Nice.
speed.
You said
All right,
some
which
words.
is basically
You said
Adderall.
words there.
There we go. Tap the screen,
Do
y'all.
you
Tap,
think
tap,
you
tap the screen. Share the
appropriately answered
live.
the question
All
that there
right.
was a
And again,
drug
this is
scandal in
from
the White
a
House?
Reuters article, and it links back to the Pentagon report,
Got it.
guys. It links back to the Pentagon.
Now, do you
report.
want to read the
So there's that.
2023 White
So
House
it's
cocaine
absolutely
incident story? Or no?
amazing. Okay, they found
You wanna
that.
pretend
But
that
did the
didn't exist?
Biden
Oh, okay,
administration
okay,
have
they
a
found that.
history
Let's
of
skip
actually
over that.
dispensing controlled substances?
Let's skip over that. Okay,
Like,
they
is that
found
what they
cocaine
did?
in the White
It's
House.
amazing
Yeah,
to me
let-
that you talked the entire time that I was talking. I think that's amazing that you talked the entire time because you didn't want the chat to hear what it is that I had to say. I think that that's something. I
Answer
really
the
do. I
question
think
at
that's
all.
something.
I was making
You
fun of you.
didn't.
You're just
You.
using
I
words.
did answer the question for you. I
You
literally
were
answered the
saying that
question
there
for
was a
you. What
drug scandal
drugs
at the White
were
House, and we're
at?
going, oh,
I
they
didn't say that there was a
overpaid,
drug
that they
scandal at
didn't
the White
track
House. No
things
one ever said that there
properly.
was a scandal. The question was, why was the F drug? Why was the F drug dispensed at the White House? And
If you know
that's a
this,
question that you
fentanyl is an
can't
actual
answer.
drug that has medical use. I don't know if you know that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sure it is.
You
Of
didn't. You
course I
don't
knew
know
that,
that there's
stupid.
medical use.
Why are they using
Well,
it at the
so
White
I'm so
House?
surprised that it was dispensed.
Why are they
Why do you
using it
think?
at the White House in large quantities?
Well, like I said, why do
Right.
hospitals
What are you
use
doing? You're
large
not good at
quantities of
this.
fentanyl every day? You have no
You're
idea
not.
what you're
Why do
talking.
hospitals use it? Because they're dispensing
Yeah,
it to different patients. Who are they
yeah.
dispensing in large
And now you're
quantities
saying why does
the F drug to at the White House?
the Department of
You didn't
Defense
hear
have
that they were
fentanyl?
dispensing these
I don't know what you're
darn
talking about.
illicit substances to darn
You think there's not?
ineligible staff members? You didn't hear that part, though. You didn't hear that part. You don't care about that part. You just want to justify the cruelty that's occurring in the oceans. That's all you want to do. That's it, right? That's all you want to do. Okay, all right, we got it. We hear you,
It's
though.
called justice.
We hear
I know
you.
you hate
We hear you. We hear you.
law and order.
Keep your finger
I
on,
get it.
Shauna, thank you so much. Keep your finger on that button. Appreciate you. All right, let's see here. He's going to talk through the whole darn going thing. He doesn't know how to be quiet. Like, just shushies.
I think absolutely
Shh,
own
shh, shh,
every
shh,
point
shh,
that you make.
You're still talking. You're still talking. You don't know much. Hi, William. Do you know that you're up here? All right, William, I'm going to let you down. All right, your TV was really loud too. It was super loud. What is this here? I don't know what that is. I don't think I like it. Okay.
A win in 2028. Is that what?
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, Alan. Did you vote for Trump?
No, definitely not.
Okay, love. All right, I'm going to go ahead and let you down. I'm looking for Trump
Okay.
supporters right now. but
Can I ask
appreciate
Dirk a
you.
question right quick?
Sure.
Okay, Dirk, you say you voted for Donald Trump, right? And y'all were talking about the boats being unalived in over there, right? What happened to due process?
The due process.
No, that's not due process. Look up the definition. That's not due process.
Is the due process. That's
He
the
doesn't know
that's the
what due
process they're
process
due.
is, Alan.
That's the process
Alan, he
they're
doesn't know
due.
what due process
Thank you for letting
is,
me up.
so there's
You are
that.
an
Yeah.
idiot.
Of course
You know
not.
that?
Thank you. Have a great day.
I hope
Have
we
a great
blow
day,
up
love. Thank
many
you.
more in honor of you. I appreciate it.
Oh,
Thank
dude,
you.
shut up. Shut up. Anywho, all right, guys, shout out to, let me see here. Shout out to Grandma V, who makes an excellent point here. Grandma V says the Trump admin was there before it was juniors. So there's that. So what she's saying is that the Trump admin was there before the Biden admin was. So you never know. How can we say that it belonged to Biden? So there's that. Anywho, also shout out to Feisty for providing some additional information. Feisty sent a $5 super chat and said, I took Provigil for years. It disqualifies you from being a pilot. You can't take it. It's a medicine that helps you stay awake. That must mean that you have some type of issue with that. Narcolepsy, maybe? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I can't diagnose anyone. But they definitely were dispensing that because they spent tens of thousands of dollars on it. So there's that. There's that.
Thousands
that.
of dollars.
But it's so funny. It's so funny, Dirk, how you are sitting here, all right, trying to make this claim, trying to make such a claim that some way, somehow it's justified to bomb these boats in the middle of the ocean, but there's absolutely no evidence for it. There's no evidence. Can you tell us what evidence they have provided?
Yeah, the statements
us
from
what
the
evidence they
Department of War.
provided. What evidence have they provided, though? Evidence means something tangible, not just statements. What evidence? They provided
I
photos
trust the
of them
Department
bombing
of
the
War
boats.
and Pete Hegseth over libtard TikTokers who actually
Okay,
want.
you don't get to
these
say
drugs
that
on
word.
this.
We know that you want to slur so you can get out of here. We understand. We get it. You want to slur so you can get out of
When
here.
did I slur?
All right,
What are you
that's
talking
what you
about?
want to do. Don't say that word. Don't say the lib word. You already know that. You've been on
Libtard?
TikTok long enough.
That's not a
That's
slur.
literally, you're just trying.
It's just an
Hey, Dirk,
insult.
let me tell you something. Dirk, I want to tell you something. Are you able
Go
to be
ahead.
quiet for about 5 seconds? Okay, just
Well,
be
you
quiet
keep
for about
muting me
5
every
seconds.
5 seconds.
No,
so
be
that's how
quiet
it
for about
tends to
5
happen.
seconds. Just be quiet. Once you start being quiet, I'll tell you something.
Go ahead.
He's saying, I don't hate you.
Right.
I just hate all of the choices that you make. Because those are the choices that bitch ass niggas make.
Hilarious.
That's all. So,
There we go. He was pedantic. He was annoying as fuck. I see why people drop him. I see why. I get it. I understand. It makes a lot of sense. It makes so much sense. Anywho, guys, keep tapping the screen, sharing the live, keep doing all of the good things, all of the good things. All right, we're at 81,000 likes. Again, let's go ahead and get this up to 125,000. I know you guys were tapping, not tapping, but chatting away in the chat because Dirk was here, and I get it. I get it. But we want to show TikTok that we want to be here. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and reset the goal to some high bears. Let's go ahead and knock out those high bears. All right. Pin those for you. Okay, let's get the likes up to 125,000 likes. Keep doing all other good things. If you haven't sent your daily heart me, look next to my name and make sure you send in your daily heart me. Also, guys, if you wait, first of all, first things first, my apologies. If you aren't following me and you're new here, hi, I'm Erica. All right, I think that I'm pretty awesome. I don't know if Trump supporters think that, but I think I'm freaking fantastic. So I think that you should follow me because I've been doing this thing where I have been creating content and I've been updating people on the news about the things that are important. So check out my page, hit the follow button, check out my page, come back, see your daily heart me. All right. Also follow the backup. All right. Follow the backup. Do that. Okay. Let's keep doing all of the good things, guys. All of the good things. And also let's take a look here. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum. Shout out to Anthony for the 5. Anthony sent a 5 and said, I agree that you are funny. 2 fish swim into a concrete wall. Damn. That was funny. Damn. Shout out to Anthony. Thank you so much for the 5, Anthony. I appreciate you, love. Thank you so much. Drop some hearts in the chat for Anthony. Also, shout out to Phil for the $2. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Mahika. First, Mahika for the $1. Mahika said, hi, Erica. Could you ask guests if he respects people's pronouns or just the names of intangible objects? Anyways, keep doing everything you do. Thank you so much, Mahika. I appreciate you, love. I think that was for someone earlier. I'm not sure. Also, shout out to Phil for the $1. Phil said, does he not get the difference between a small bag in a cubby in a public area versus abnormally quantities dispersed to staff? No, he does not get that. He doesn't care. All right. Because it's not about that for him, Phil. It's really not about that. His whole thing is just literally defending Donald Trump. That's all he cares about. But guys, tap the screen, drop some hearts in the chat for Phil and for Mahika and Anthony. Also, shout out to Feisty for the $30. Thank you so very much, Feisty, for the 30. Feisty says shiggles because he's a Nazi. Yeah, he can't see shit. It's the way she spelled it. He can't see anything. Trump could tell him anything and he'll believe it, guys. Drop some hearts in the chat for all of our donors, guys. If you want to support the live, the best way to do so is via the links via the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. Also have a Zelle, everything with Erica9@gmail.com. All right. And if you're on the tube, the best way to support the live is via a super chat. Thank you all so very much for your love, your kindness, the support, encouragement, and most definitely the engagement. If you are a Trump supporter, go ahead and get in the box. Get in the box. Request up. All right. Get in the box. No friendlies. If you're friendly, I'm going to have to drop you. I'm going to have to drop you. All right. So we have to see what we have here. We have to see what we have. I don't think this person, I don't like that the guest box moves around. I really don't like that. Shauna's here. What's up with Shauna?
Wait.
Hey, Shauna.
Oh, I think I'm just tapping.
Oh, okay.
But I do have a quick question while I'm up here. Why does an AI warning keep popping up on the live?
I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well,
I don't think
all
that's
right.
any problem or anything like that, but yeah, I don't know.
All right, just wanted to make sure. Okay, well, I'm going to drop because I'm just tapping and also fuck Dirk.
I'm dead. All right, thank you, Shauna. All right, guys, drop some hearts in the chat for Shauna. She's one of my awesome mods. Thank you, Shauna. All right, I don't know if this guy that is here is going to load, so we're going to leave that at that. All right, let's see here. If you are a Trump supporter, go ahead and request up. If you didn't vote for Donald Trump, go ahead and drop out of the box. That person didn't vote for Trump. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum. I don't think this person voted for Trump either. I'm just going to cycle through these and let's see what happens. If you voted for Trump, get in the box. Hi, Dell.
Hi, Eric.
Hi. Are you a Trump supporter?
No, I just wanted to see if you were aware of the student in Baltimore, Maryland. His high school AI security system mistook a bag of chips for a firearm, and then it like called the cops on him.
Jesus.
And yeah, if you want to look it up, feel free. I just wanted to come up and make you aware of that.
Oh, wow. We'll look into that story. Thank you for letting us know, Dell. We'll look into it. Thank you. Where did he go? He went by fast. What happened? All right. Okay, let's see what we have. Trump supporters request up. Yeah, it says a bag of chips for a firearm. That's crazy work. I'll look into that story in just a moment, guys. That's wild. We have to remember that we are dealing with computers. You can hear me. We have to remember that we are dealing with computers. That's the thing. That is very important to remember. Oh my gosh. That is just very important to remember. Oh. So I wonder what happened to this baby. So let's see here. Hey, Truly Black. Okay, let's see. Baltimore. No more Trump supporters. That fast? Is it really that fast for them to run away? Really? Is it really that fast for them to run away? If you're a Trump supporter, request up and prove that you're not a pussy. I said it. I don't care anymore. I said it. Like, get up here and prove that you can actually have a conversation. Okay? Like, prove that you can have a conversation. You don't have to overtalk. You don't have to do that. I don't know what it is with you men. All right, because the women definitely don't want to come over here. The women are absolutely afraid. Don't know what that's about, but they're just simply like running scared as fuck, which is crazy to me. I am so nice. I'm the nicest person on TikTok. It's crazy. And so with that being said, the men though, like I had an epiphany today. Is it an epiphany maybe? I don't know if it's an epiphany. Maybe it's just a thought. I had a thought today. I know what it is. All right. I argue with these idiots. I argue with these idiots like it's like a relationship type thing, and I don't let them go. You know how like they argue with like the male creators and they jump around and stuff like that. And then also just because it's another man, they have sort of a reverence for another man. But when it comes to like going back and forth with a woman, like for them, they're trying to prove that they're smarter, that they're better. And so they do the over talking. They do the over talking because they simply can't help themselves because they don't respect women. That's what it is. They don't respect women. That's literally what it is. They don't respect women and they think the only way to actually win, because I'm not even looking to win anything. All right. The only way for them to win is by leaning into misogyny. And don't let them be a racist. If they're racist too, oh, they're definitely going to lean into that racism. But yeah, they like to just lean into it and, you know, it becomes their whole fucking personality. So there's that. So yeah, we'll just have to see if the Trump supporters have the cojones to come up here and have an actual conversation. I didn't know that asking them, you know, hey, draw the line. Is it at harming children, denying democracy, war crimes, or lawfare? Where's the line for you? Where's the line? And I just had a thought, another one. I keep having thoughts. Can't wait for this dosage to be upped. We'll see what happens. They don't want to talk about denying democracy. Denying democracy is, of course, with House Majority Leader Mike Johnson refusing to open up this session of the House in order to swear in Adelita Grajava out of the 7th District of Arizona. They don't want to do it. We know why they don't want to do it. They don't want to do it because, again, we talked about this earlier. She'll be the 218th vote in the House in favor of releasing the files. They know that Donald Trump is in those files. They know it. They just don't want to release them. So there's that. So they're going to do anything and everything that they can do to stop it. And this is one of them. Because for them, this shutdown is all about the Democrats not wanting to come to the table. No, darling, no. They have the nuclear option. They literally can present the vote to reopen the government with the majority that they have, and the government would be reopened just like that. Just like that. But they don't want to do that because if they use the nuclear option, because they've done it before, they just did it recently to approve like 48 different people for government positions like ambassadors and whatnot. They just did that so they can do it again. But they don't want to. Hey, Amanda, they don't want to. Because if they do that, then you know what that means? Adelita Grajava is going to have to get sworn in. She's going to vote. They're going to have to release the files. They don't want to release the files. So, guys, prepare for this to be the longest government shutdown in American history. The last one, of course, was under the first Trump administration at 35 days, you know, starting a bit before Christmas and then ending around January 25th of 2019. So there's that. Yeah. Get ready. Just got to say, buckle up, guys. We can talk about it later. I'm still looking for the Baltimore student thing because, you know, I can't multitask and I started talking. It became a whole thing. It's a lot. All right. And if you voted for Donald Trump, get in the box. Get in the box. It's 440 people in here. Get in the box. Taki Allen. Okay. Thank you. I don't see Steve in the request. I don't see Steve. Steve's not here. Steve's not in the request. I guess Steve, please go borrow a pair. Go borrow a pair from your neighbor. All right. And then maybe you'll have the cojones to request up. There's that. There is that. Anywho. Let's read about this story. Okay, so I'm going to read this from CBS News, guys. CBS. Hello, welcome in, everyone. Let's keep doing all of the good things, guys. Let's keep tapping the screen, sharing the live. All right, looks like we are knocking out the high bear. So thank you so very, very much. All right. And if you want to support the live, the best way to do so is via the links in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. All right. All right. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. And if you're on the tube, the best way to do so is via a super chat. And while I'm reading the story, let's drop our favorite hashtags in the chat and see if that helps us. Let's see if that works. We'll see what happens. Okay. I drink some water. Might be time for a Trump impersonation or something. Tired of screaming at these people. Like, literally, I won't scream. Like, I promise, guys. Sorry to go on another sub rant. I will not scream if they don't talk over me. I really hate when people talk over me. It's like, I fucking hate it. Stop over talking me. It's annoying. I don't like it. Stop it. Okay, so let's see here. Body cam shows Baltimore County officer stunned after gun scare was just a bag of chips. WJZ has obtained the body cam footage of police confronting a student at Kenwood High School after an AI gun detection system, mistakenly detected that a student had a weapon. Baltimore County leaders are now calling for a review of that system. Jesus Christ. During the footage from Monday's incident, officers are seen approaching the student, searching him, and then stunned when they themselves realized what AI flagged as a gun was just a bag of Doritos chips. The fuck? With guns drawn, Baltimore County Police surrounded a group of students after the OmniAlert AI gun detection system warned school leaders that a student had a gun. Body camera footage shows police detaining all of those students and then searching one of them. Though the student never had a gun, instead, what OmniAlert detected was a bag of chips. After confirming there was no weapon, the Department of School Safety and Security reviewed and canceled the initial alert. Just so you guys are aware, basically the cameras around the system, they pick up on things that look like guns. I guess just the way you were eating chips, Doritos, whatever, it picked up as a gun, an officer explained. How the fuck do you eat a Dorito like a firearm? How does a bag of Doritos? Be right back. BRB, guys. BRB. All right. BRB. No, seriously. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get something for you. Be right back. This right here, they detected this to look like a firearm. This right here, a firearm. Be so fucking for real. Be so for real, guys. Exactly. Put that weapon down. This is the bag, okay? I just held up a chip. I just held up a Dorito. All right? The officer explained to the child, all right? Just so you guys are aware, basically the cameras around the system, they pick up on things that look like guns. I guess just the way you were eating chips, Doritos, whatever, it picked it up as a gun. This is what an officer said to the kids, specifically the little boy. What the fudge sickles? This is why AI is out of control. AI is not human. AI cannot replace human beings. AI cannot replace human eyes. It can't. It won't. This could have been so much worse for this child. Exactly. It still doesn't understand our hands. It really doesn't. Like if you ask AI to draw draw something, all right, and once it gets to the hands, it gets a little wonky. Gets a little weird. A little crazy. Might have a 7th or 10th finger. Might have 4 fingers. You never know. Might end up like this. Hey, I can't do the Star Trek thing. Isn't it like this or something? I can't do it. Like they won't stick together. I got distracted. This is your fault. I can't do it. Wait, am I doing it? See, I just did it. It hurt too. Shit. It hurt. Ouch. Butt like I got a cramp. In my nerve go ahead. I can't do it. But yeah, it can't. It can't. It doesn't recognize human hands. See how you do that? How you do that? I can't do that. Hey, y'all, do y'all think I should come back on the backup and see what happens? Maybe they'll like the backup. The backup doesn't have that many followers. Maybe they'll like the backup a bit more. You think so? I don't know. Drop a 1 if you think I should come back on the backup. Drop a 1 in the chat. I'm going to see how many 1s I get. Drop a 2 if you're like, no, go to sleep. Go to sleep, Hope. Go to sleep, Hope. If you tired, be quiet and go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. I'm not getting enough 1s. Shauna, you said no? Really, Shauna? Interesting. Very interesting. The backup is right there. The backup is on the panel. That's the backup. Right there. How tall am I? Taller than you, likely. Taller than you. She meant 1, Gucci? Okay, she meant 1. Okay, bet. Yes, so guys, follow the backup. Let's give it like 2 minutes and let's follow the backup. So click on my face right there. Erica Shantae, you see it down here? All right, this is the backup, like right here. Cello. Hi. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me, follow me, follow me. Follow me. Follow this account, guys. This one. Yes. It's so crazy because I can hear the playback in my ear. It's so fucking crazy. It's weird. Okay, bye. Oh, there we go. I should turn the camera off now. There we go. Okay. All right. Okay. Anywho, yeah, follow this account. All right. The camera was just on. Follow that account. So that way we're going to go to the backup and we'll see what happens. All right. All right. We will see what happens. Okay. Yes, exactly. It is because of all that damn screaming. I'm tired of them coming in here screaming. I don't even like screaming. Ask my friends, ask my family. I don't ask my son. I don't like screaming at all. It sucks. I don't like it. So, guys, we're going to go to the backup and we'll see what happens. And just have to go from there. All right. If it's a bus, we'll be like, okay, you know what? Let's try again tomorrow. There's always Sunday. There's always Sunday. Or we could end up having fun. You never know what may happen. You never know. So, guys, BRB. Go watch the video on my page. All right. I don't know why y'all keep asking about this person named Santana. I don't know him. Who the hell is Santana? Jesus Christ. Don't know that person. It's weird. Don't know him. Anywho. BRB. BRB. Oh, yeah, I have to end the live. My bad. I forgot. Shit. All right. Hey, Tube, you're going on a quick break. Matter of fact, let me see. Where can I send you, Tube? Where can I send you? I should start following people on this account and it'll make it easier for me. Chill out. Tube, I'll be right back. I promise. All right, we're back. I think we're back. Am I playing? There we go. Okay. Boom. All right, we're back on TikTok and on the Tube and Twitch. All right, so welcome back, everyone. All right, let's keep doing all of the good things. Let's tap the screen, share the live. All right, all of the good things, because that's really all that we can do, right? That's all that we can do is all of the good things. That's all we can do. All right, that's it. Because where are the Trump supporters? Are they afraid? Are they scared? All right, I think they are. I think they are. I said I was going to try to back up. And here we are. Here we are. Let's take a look what's going on in the news. All right. I already talked about my conspiracy theories with you all, so we don't have to go there again. And I'm not going to kid you. Now I want to eat the Doritos. And if I end early, then that means that I can actually, I guess, go out. Because I never go out anymore. So, and it's Saturday. Could I go out? I think I could go out. I'm not sure. I'm not positive about that. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Because Trump supporters are afraid. The Trump supporters said that they don't. Oh, Alex, why would you do that? Alex, why? Why, sir? Why? Why do you want to make me cry? Do you really want to hurt me? Do you really want to make me cry? It's crazy work. Go do some hood shit. Oh my God. No, my one friend that I could do hood stuff with, they are in Vegas for the Jackson State and Grambling game that I wanted to go to, but here I am. Here I am. I learned about it too late. I literally learned about it like on Tuesday. And I was like, how can I make that work? And then I stopped thinking about it. Yeah. I don't know if hashtags work over here. We have to try. So you just have to put them in the chat and then like we find out that way. That's how we find out if the hashtag works. Oh, let's read this story, guys. Let's read this story. Let's do this. All right. Trump threatens Canada with 10% extra import tax for not pulling down I can't remember what I said that way. For not pulling down anti-tariffs ads sooner. So he canceled the trade talks because of the ad. And because they didn't act soon enough for him, he's all like, I'm still going to give you a tariff. If I was Canada, I would be like, fuck you. That's what I would be like. Literally, I would honestly be like, fuck you, Trump. Like, so tired of his temper tantrums. He's a grown man. He needs to act like it. He does not act like an adult. Like, seriously, act like an adult for once. Be grown. Just be grown. Because what are we doing? Doesn't even make any sense what he has going on in his world. No one understands it. No one understands it. Also, I just want to make sure, YouTube, make sure that we are liking the stream. Make sure we're liking the stream. All right. Let's do that. Okay. Let's do that. And then we'll go from there. Okay. And I saw something that I did want to shout out, but I think I have to make myself a mod over here. Hold on one moment, guys. Kissing you is all that I've been thinking of. Kissing you is. Yay, I'm a moderator. Yay. If you voted for Donald Trump, get in the box. Is that the lady from the show? Oh, I thought that was the lady from this show I used to watch. Anybody used to watch The Closer? The Closer is a really good show. Anybody watch The Closer? It used to come on TNT. It wasn't The Closer. I'm confusing The Closer with Psych. Did anyone used to watch Psych? Psych. Sean and Gus. Remember the little crazy lady that was like, they had like the series on her, and I can't remember her name, but she was the one that was in the in prison, and she was doing all those unalivings. Sarah is not connecting. All right, it's okay, Sarah. I'll let you down. Yeah, her. Yeah, that's who I thought that picture was. I was like, what do you got a picture of her for? That's what I thought the lady's picture was. My apologies. Sorry about that. Anywho, guys, if you voted for Donald Trump, go ahead and request up. Request up, and let's have a conversation. All right. Come up and have a conversation and let's talk about it. Come on and talk about it. Where are they? They don't want to come. I don't know, guys. I guess it's they have like a fish in a dry pond. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. I got nothing. I got nothing. I don't know. We're going to talk about this tariff, though. We are going to talk about the tariffs. Okay, let me see here. I want to give some shout outs really quick. Shout out to Phil for the $1. Phil said, check Discord. What's going on in the Discord? Oh, Phil says he hates the overuse of AI. People think it's machine learning and is intelligent. It's still a coding made by people. Exactly. All right. It has its limitations based on how good we arm it and how it can interact with other technology. Exactly. Exactly. Iceberg, request up. That is a silly statement to make, sir. Like, what? I'm not gonna go back and forth with you though, unless you come up here. You don't get to like yap in the comments. I think that is silly pants behavior. You don't get to do that. All right, Iceberg, you are learning the lesson of the year. You can yap in the comments. I mean, yap from outside the club. Damn, I forgot my own lesson. That's crazy work. Anywho, where y'all gonna find a TikTok live host that's as honest and transparent as I am? Where you gonna find one? I'm like the absolute. I'm awesome. Okay. Okay. Let's do this here. Hi. I don't know if they're gonna load or not. No one's loading. Oh, there they go. Hi, Ollie. Did you vote for Trump?
Oh my goodness, how did I get up here? No, I'm so sorry. I think I clicked in the shower, girl.
Oh, all right. Enjoy your shower.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
I didn't know what to say. Have fun. I don't know. All right. I didn't know what to say. I didn't want to make it awkward. Jeez. Happy 60th birthday. Thank you. Thank you so very much. You're a few months early. I'm almost 60, not exactly 60, almost 60. Hey, Cook. What's your name? Is it Cook or something? Don't make it weird. Cool. It's cool. Don't make it weird. Don't do that. It's fucking weird. Okay. Let's read the story, guys. All right. So this happened on Air Force One. President Donald Trump said on Saturday that he plans to hike tariffs on imports of Canadian goods by an extra 10% because of an anti-tariff television ad aired by the province of Ontario. The ad used the words of former President Ronald Reagan to criticize U.S. tariffs, angering Trump, who said he would end trade talks with Canada. Ontario Premier Doug Ford said he would pull the ad after the weekend, and it ran Friday and Saturday during the first two games of the World Series. Their advertisement was to be taken down. I am so country sometimes. When I get tired, I get country. Let's try that again. Their advertisement was to be taken down immediately, but they let it run last night during the World Series. Oh, this is a Trump quote. This is a Trump quote, everyone. Brace yourselves. If you are new here, all right, you're not following the backup, because this is the backup account, look up at the top of the screen where it says my name. Go ahead and make sure that you click follow, and then make sure that you're sending your daily heart me. All right. If you're already following me and you haven't sent your daily heart me, we have a lot to talk about because I want to understand what I did to you. I want to understand it. All right. Send your daily heart me. Also, guys, make sure you're following the main account too. Okay. Make sure you're doing that. Also, I'm going to go ahead and reset our gift goal. All right. I know a lot of you came over from the main account because we're just trying to see maybe it's easier over here. Doesn't seem like it is, but maybe. No. Let's do boxing gloves. Let's do the boxing gloves. the gold ones, because gold is pretty. I like gold more than I like silver. All right, so there's that. Okay. Anywho, what were we talking about? I forgot. Oh, Trump impersonation time. All right, yeah. If you're new here, all right, it's this thing I like to do. It's called a Trump impersonation. Okay. And oh, Feisty, thank you so much, Feisty, for sending out the 5 memberships over on the tube. Thank you so very much. Y'all drop some hearts in the chat for Feisty. Fucking awesome. Now I have to see who got a membership. If you got a membership from Feisty, please say thank you to her. Thank you. Say thank you to Feisty. And remember that with a membership on the tube, you get access to the member notes. So like if you leave a comment and you leave a member comment, I get to read it out loud. Also, you have access to the stickers and you have access to the Discord. You have access to the Discord. So there's that. All right. One of my mods just sent me a message and I'm going to have to read it. Let's see here. Awesome. Feisty, you're so friggin' fantastic. You're the coolest. All right, guys, let's keep doing all the good things and let's get into this Trump impersonation. All right. I have to find it. Boom. There we go. Oh, was I there? Okay. I got it for you, Grandma V. No problems whatsoever. All right, guys, I'm multitasking. Give me just a second. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Confirm. All right. I took care of it for you, Grandma. We're all good. Okay, guys, let's keep doing all the good things. Let's get into our Trump impersonation because I do the best Trump impersonation on this app. Better than Alec Baldwin, better than Jaden, better than Parker. I am just really good at Trump impersonations. Like the fucking best. Okay, so with that being said, let's get into it. Their advertisement was to be taken down immediately, but they let it run last night during the World Series, knowing that it was a fraud. Trump said on his post on Truth Social as he flew aboard Air Force One to Malaysia. Because of the serious misrepresentation of the facts and the hostile act, I am increasing the tariff on Canada by 10% over and above what they are paying now. China. Okay. So it continues on. It was unclear what legal authority Trump would use to impose the additional import taxes. The White House did not immediately respond to a request for comment on when the 10% hike would come into effect and whether it would apply to all Canadian goods. Dominic LeBlanc, the Canadian minister responsible for trade issues with the U.S., tried to draw a distinction by pointing out in a statement that the responsibility for negotiation rests with Canada's federal government, not provincial leaders. I know I pronounced that word wrong. Don't tell me. Thank you. I'm gonna province leaders. We just go at province. All right. Progress is best achieved through direct engagement with the U.S. administration, he said. Canada's economy has been hit hard by Trump's tariffs, and Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney has been trying to work with Trump to lower them. More than 3/4 of Canadian exports go to the U.S., and nearly 3.6 billion Canadian dollars worth of goods and services cross the border daily. That's about 2.7 billion in U.S. dollars. Spokespersons for Carney and Ford did not immediately respond to requests for comment. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Mm. Guess what? You don't have to be here. You don't have to be here. That's crazy work. That's absolute crazy work. Because how about this? Boom. There you go. There you go. That's crazy. Jason, that's wild work. Not you just being able to talk shit in the comments. Now you can't anymore. What? Wow. I did my nose like that on purpose because he had made a comment. So there we go. Wow. there's that. Anywho, so let's see here. Many Canadian products have been hit with a 35% tariff whilst time out. Let's take a pause really quick. So the Supreme Court is soon going to be hearing the case as to whether or not Donald Trump has the authority to actually impose tariffs. All right. Let's not forget about that. All right. Because they're trying to figure out, like, the appellate court decided that he does not have the authority to do it. So they're taking it to the Supreme Court. Now, when we learned about this in early September, I do believe it was, I honestly said that this is going to be the test for the Supreme Court to determine whether or not they're actually bought and paid for. I believe that they are, just by the way that they've been ruling, and they've been ruling so much in his favor. Like, to say that Trump can send a guard to Portland. He has a guard from another state to Portland at that, not even Oregon's guard, but California's guard. It's absolutely insanity. It's absolutely insanity. So we have to figure out how this is going to happen. And I think that's why the article is asking the question, what authority does he have to levy the taxes? And that's a problem that I have with our judicial system, is that while these things are being litigated, the adverse action can still take place. So that is the authority in which he has, because he hasn't effectively been stopped yet. All right. It's still in litigation. It's still going through the court system. Supreme Court has to hear the case. So Donald Trump wants to issue this tariff. He's going to be able to do so. So there's that. There's that. Also, I really think that I just want to go through and read Donald Trump quotes and do Trump impersonations, because there's no MAGA. There's no MAGA here. I honestly could be MAGA my damn self. Blagger. All right. I could do a better job of this shit than they do anyway. So there's that. Anywho, just saying. Like, I do. I really, really do. Like, Hector has a video on his YouTube page. It's kind of long. It's almost 30 minutes long. But I was pretending to be Blagger, and I'm just better at this than they are. A whole lot better. I'm also better than Trump supporters too. So there's that. I just want one to come up to where they're not over talking. It's like the only ones who want to not over talk are the ones who want to express their regret. And y'all know how I feel about MAGA regret. I don't care about your regret. I don't care about your regret because you knew better. You knew better than to vote for Donald Trump. You knew better. So there's that. But those be the only ones who want to actually have a conversation. So I'm like, okay, I guess. But the ones who are like 10 toes down for Trump, like my man, those guys, they can't not overtalk. It's literally what they do. It's all that they do is overtalk, and nothing comes of it. Nothing, because they go from point A to point J to point M to point Z, and it's like, bruh, like, calm down. Like, catch a bubble, breathe. What the fuck are we doing here? Anywho. But yeah, I just want to read Trump quotes and do that. That's what I want to do. I want to do that. Also, if you are already in the Discord, and you want to mod on the tube, let me know. And so we can make that work. If you're like a regular tube user, let me know so we can do that. Thank you. Appreciate you. Hearts and stuff. Is there any pay? The pay is backlogged just like the government shutdown. So once I meet with the committee and reopen, the doors or whatever, then we will discuss payment. Until then, this is an act of love. This is an act of love. All right, guys, I think I'm about to call it. I'm going to call it because there aren't any Trump supporters and I guess they don't want to be here. I don't know. They don't. I'm going to go panel hopping and see what happens. I'll be back on the main account to go panel hopping and hang out with my friends. I don't think I want to do MAGA hunting. Ugh. Those people make my fucking, they make this side of my head hurts. They are scared. They are. I mean, they are. That's all there is to it. They are scared. So there's that. But there's nothing I can do about it. Nothing I can do about it. So, you know, that's it. That's all I got. I got nothing else. Got nothing else. All right. Did I read this one? Holy shit, I forgot to read this one. I got distracted with the AI one. Shout out to Jess for the $20. Thank you so much, Jess, for the $20. Jess said, would you be able to recommend a good American history book that I can read with my sons and gives a more accurate portrayal of history from the POV of POC and can help re-educate us from whitewashed teachings? Thank you for all you do. Actually, I'm going to answer that question. Typically, I'd be like, no, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't be like that. Yeah, I like Black as Fuck History. Black AF History by Michael Harriot. Black AF History by Michael Harriot is a really, really good book about history here in the United States of America. It does tackle race and other sociological issues that we deal with even today. So yeah, Black as Fuck History is a really, really good book to start. You can start there. It's written in a humorous way, so it's very educational, of course, very informative, but it's a good read. It's a really, really good read. So yeah, Black as Fuck History. And shout out to Jess for the 20. I appreciate you, love. Drop some hearts in the chat for Jess and all of our donors tonight. I'm going to end it here because MAGA doesn't want to come up. They don't want to talk. So... And I am an only child. I am. I do have a stepsister, of course, and siblings on my father's side, but I was raised as an only child. So with that being said, I can talk. I really can. I really can talk. And I know how to entertain myself. So there's that. I'm never actually bored. Never actually bored because there's that. So, yep. But I don't want to do Trump impersonations for real because I don't want to get clipped. Like, you won't clip me. Oh, okay. As another one. Thank you so much to Sixty Plays for the $10. Thank you so very much. Sixty says, yes, you are so amazingly awesome. Thank you. Two of my favorite words, awesome and amazing. Thank you so very much, Sixty. Drop some hearts in the chat. You're awesome too. Thank you. Thank you. All right, guys. You know what? So long. Farewell. Avita, say goodbye. We tried. We did. We tried. We did. All right. So, guys, I guess I can leave you with this. Make sure you're following the backup. Make sure you're following the main. Keep doing all of the good things. If you can't do something kind for yourselves, please do something kind for someone else. Thank you again to everyone who sent a donation, who tapped the screen, who shared the live, who did all of the good things. I love y'all. I'm going to go bother some friends. And with that being said,